I get it. It feels like nothing's working right now. Right now, it feels like no matter what you do, nothing's working. No matter how hard you work, whether you rest, whether you say your prayers the right way, it just feels like nothing's working right now. But what if that's not the case? What if everything's working? Better than you've ever expected right now. You just don't see the outcome yet. You plant the seed, you don't see the roots growing beneath the soil. And it takes a long time sometimes for you to actually see this sprout come through the soil. The roots are rooting. You're doing the work. You're showing up every single day authentically. You're doing the work. Ooh, hello. You're doing the work. You're doing amazing. I get it. It's hard sometimes. It's dark sometimes. It's how do we stay motivated? It's not about being motivated. It's about being committed to yourself and disciplined. It's about showing up every single day because you know you're worth it. You're a good investment. And it's a good thing to invest in you. Because if you invest in yourself, then the universe is like, oh, okay, they're worthy. Even they're so worthy that they even invest in themselves, right? And remember, don't do everything like everybody else. Do things your way, in your way alone. Because right now, there's somebody in this world waiting for you to break it down in your vocabulary, the way you explain things, with your authenticity. Okay? See, your voice is so impactful. Your story is incredible. You just haven't figured out who needs to hear it, where to say it, and when to do it. But it doesn't have to be hard, because every little interaction you have with someone is an opportunity to change the world. That one message that you give them could absolutely change the trajectory of their entire life. Their entire life. Everything. Imagine you walk into a room and you give the person the one missing puzzle piece they need to take action. The one missing puzzle piece. Amazing, right? Incredible, right? How many times have you been in that position? I'm sure you're thinking of something right now where you were put in front of somebody who had the exact information that you needed in that moment. Talk about divine intervention, right? Amazing, incredible, magical. That's a miracle. See, miracles happen every single day. We just don't always notice them. Miracles happen every single day. We just don't always notice them. And miracles actually happen to people that don't even pray sometimes, because God deems us worthy. And God has our back, just like God's angels. But we pray because we are intentional and we understand that we can magnetize ourselves and create the life we've always wanted, right? You just have to show up and be committed to yourself, committed to your growth, committed to your expansion, committed to your mental health, your physical health, etc. That's how you become incredibly magnetic. By showing the universe that you love yourself so much that you're willing to invest in yourself every single day. And that's why when people ask me simple questions like, oh, it's the portal, or it's this special day, or I don't care. And it's not that those days aren't incredible, and not that those days don't have special meaning or anything like that. But this is a lifestyle. We show up and we're an earth angel baddie every day. So we're already doing the work. It just means that that day, when we already showed up, it's going to be that much more powerful. But you don't have to do anything extra, unless you want to. But sometimes the most powerful thing in the world that you can do is honor your rest. Because rest is productive. And maybe on that special day, the most beautiful thing that you give to yourself is the rest. See, in this world, we've been taught that unless we're productive, or creating, or working, we're lazy, we're not valuable. But even God had a day of rest. Okay? Rest is productive. Because at the end of the day, if you don't get enough sleep, you're not going to wake up the next day your best. That's why you don't go to the gym every day. You still have rest days. Rest is productive. Listening to your body. Embracing the journey. Because it's not about getting to the finish line. It's about loving every single day. Or finding joy every single day. And that's why we show up and we're a baddie every single day. It's not about those special occasions. Funny story. I forgot my wedding anniversary a few times, actually. And, I'm like, ooh, I'm a terrible person. I forgot my wedding anniversary. No, it wasn't that. It's that my husband shows up every single day and shows me how much I'm loved every single day, that I'm not holding out for those special days because I don't need them. Now, of course, I remember the holidays now, and I remember our anniversary because it is important. It's a very special day. It's an incredible day. But I don't have to wait around for that day to come so that I know that I'm loved. Because my husband shows up every single day and actively loves me every single day. And those little things are what matter. So if you can't meditate for an hour and a half, I don't care. But if you show up and meditate for 1 minute every single day, that's 365 minutes that you meditated in a year. Or 30 in a month. 30 minutes. That's amazing. That's incredible. Imagine the amount of healing work you can do in 30 minutes. It's a skill. Meditation is a skill. It's not realistic to think that you're able to dedicate hours a day in meditation. The lesson and the message today really is all about being an Earth Angel baddie every single day. And that's why if you go to the links in my bio, I have an Earth Angel baddie tracker. So you can be an Earth Angel baddie every single day. You can download it. Or if you want to connect more to your angels, I have a course that you can take on your own time called Angelic Connection. No fluff, just miracles. So check those out. They will change your life. They changed mine just when I was creating them. I love you guys. You're incredible. You're amazing. Now show up for yourself every day.